Yeah, it's dinomight. I'm just gonna hit you with some wise, old, new age stuff. True stuff. Check me out. Protectors of the realm, there's more to be found. Nation to nation, people building new sounds. Prophets versus prophets, who can see some puppets? More than what it was. Years to try to stop it, let's be honest. Text the real king of darkness, but the real king of light, you gotta be more honest. If I picked another that's brighter than me, I'd pick KRS-One, he knows his history. And I'm a mystery, but the truth you can see. Cause real fighters don't surrender to whack ABCs. They use more, you see, like 1, 2, 3, and add it up, so it's gross, you see. I took an oath, you see, and what you know, you'll see. I'm here to bring the world philosophy, it's my prophecy, and I'm not God, you see. But I can be a leader that won't fall to be free. Put your trust in me, and what was is me, but what is in me, oh, there's more to see. See, we gotta work together technically to repair what's happened to the economy. Forget the economy, think about the East. Think about my last song and what it did preach. How you gonna give up and say we're hopeless yet? When you think like that, you're full of regret. And then people forget, they look like insects. They get squashed by the haters that protected their net. I just gotta say there's so much to learn before we start burning things and say we had our turn. Take a look if you wanna stay alive. Some have been tormented, but we gotta survive. Look to the future, ain't no artist or song. And it isn't just an album, it's a kingdom that comes. Preachers, teachers, philosophers, speakers, noble peacekeepers, and world leaders. It's time to stand up and rise for a change. This ain't the end of it yet for our darkest days. Politicians, federations, change yourself for our younger generations. We can't give up, cause this is just another phase. Every motherfucker should focus, not be bogus. Think about the knowledge that had to compose us. Not the wrong ones, but the ones that did grow us. There's a war outside, but I think we're not hopeless. See, it's not the one who waves the white flag, bows down is a weakness so they don't see their grave. It's the ones who last longest, who don't become slaves. It's the ones who don't give up, who see another day. What am I seeing? Was it what I was hearing? Do you want another chance to live? I'll give your life a meaning. Do something right so you're leaping. Stop running and deceiving. It's time to touch down the topic we're receiving. Take the shipments we're needing, we'll leave the ones we're not eating. Yeah, I try to do it, but it's too hard when you're reeking. You gotta start to be reaping. It's beneficial increasing if you want to succeeding. To decreasing the breeding. The population is weakening when we just fuck randomly being. We got more of this earth to be seeing, and I don't think our sorrows will help us with the seeding. You gotta fertilize the foundation, give life preservation. I know there's new diseases and it's a frustration, but think concentration to unite the sanction, accept creation, and live with countries changing. The people still stealing, returning, and dealing, but that don't stop me from what I'm speaking. People are squealing, liking, and scheming, but sometimes breathing helps the relieving of when you suffer. Ride another, keep dreaming. Cause no one can take you under if you're believing. Preachers, teachers, philosophers, speakers, noble peacekeepers, and world leaders. It's time to stand up and rise up for a change. This ain't the end of it yet for our darkest days. Politicians, federations, change yourselves for younger generations. We can't give up, cause this is just another phase. Great minds think alike, and I like that sound. I was scared of the word it's been tossed in this town. Some of the best bands had the greatest hits. Some of them are alive and some of them are missed. Ignorance is bliss, what kind of card are we pulling? Well, you'll never find out if you aren't even showing. Gotta grasp on words, I move faster than hers. This colony was formed by some masterful words. From the gems that'll pop out of a box into my thoughts. Off of computers from the internet, downloaded, uploaded to my brain, making it explosive. But whatever, in turn, I'm evolving my urn. The knowledge I yield, but I'm not perfect swords. I got the drop on a lot of these birds. If I'm flying lower, I'll move up the nerds. Cause what goes around comes back, you heard. I'm sharing my knowledge because you're sharing yours. If you do this, then maybe we'll grow stronger together and conquer the ones who pull us under. Breaking the boundaries, get lost at the boundary. You can find it in Gotham and see it's my part town. See, I fall behind and pick it up again. It seems we're never too far to rewrite and ascend. Cause we gotta pretend that all wrongs don't happen, but we can learn from mistakes so we can withstand them. So we're everlasting as long as it'll be. Only time will tell, keep your clocks ready. Avoiding is passive, but excuses are massive. If you're just going away, then that shit's fantastic. But don't judge yourself until others finish speeches. Speeches can take a long time depending how deep it is. Special needs people, I see you acknowledge me. You might understand this rap, it's a possibility. Not definitely, but essentially. If you're gonna be like me and do work like me, stop trying to plot on my downfall. You know I stand tall. I'm heavy when I hit just like rainfall. I'm light like snowfall. Preachers, teachers, philosophers, speakers, noble peacekeepers, and world leaders. It's time to start it up and rise up for the change. It's ain't the end of it yet for our darkest days. Politicians, federations, change yourselves for the younger generations. We can't give up because this is just another phase. Get packed like it all, cause the summer's for runners and they're starting to jog. Got the clog, come apart and the work is wrong. Who's ready to finding another chapter? I wanna try to clean up my disaster. Some people rhyme faster, some may rhyme slower, but we all bow down to one big master. I rearrange the lyrics, you probably don't wanna hear it, but be tasteful, not hateful. There's always other ways to music. Hip-hop, fresh, for 20 2015. You suckers!